Okay, I'm reacting to Jidion and Alex Rosen, The Art of Tolerating Racism,
All right,
aka raccooning.
Alex time
That's
now.
what
Y'all,
Jidion
okay.
exhibits. He exhibits a lot of raccoon behavior. Even though I rock with Jidion and his videos and his old pranks and who he is as a person, I like him. I'd be cool with him, but dude be raccooning. You know, it is what it is.
I'm gonna be
I
real.
can't deny that.
Listen,
Nobody
I think
can
it's
deny
fucking
that.
whack what he's doing. I think it's lame as shit. You can get on my ass all you want. You can.
But yeah, you should have never been friends with a dude who had a history of calling black people the N-word with a hard R anyway. That should have never been your thing. I don't know why you was friends with Buddy, because when you're doing that at a grown age, those people, they don't change. They may stop doing it out loud because they know it's a bad look, but they don't change who they are and their
You
ideology.
feel me? You're more than willing to get on my ass, but
Shit, I already did that. And it's caked up.
everybody and their mama been called me out on that. Everybody has a breaking point, man. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
What's going on, y'all? My name is Doku D, and today we're talking about the art of tolerating racism. Now, if you don't know, now you know. Let me stop. If you don't know, Alex Rosen donated $10,000
$10,000
to Chud the Bottom
Chud
under
the-
the guise of free speech.
He donated 10 bands to Chud the Builder, a dude who runs around a city, whatever city he's from. Where's he from? Somewhere in the South, runs around provoking black people. And then he recently just shot somebody who he provoked. Like, it don't even make sense.
Like these
how can you
racists
even,
love to do.
How
More
can
than
you
that,
even be
Alex
sympathetic to
Rosen
this
and
man?
Jidion are
You gotta
both
be evil.
predator catchers. They both catch predators, and we're friends and have worked together before. But since this incident, Jidion has come out and said that he no longer wants to work with Alex Rosen anymore. He no longer is willing to do so, and he does not
Finally.
support what Alex Rosen did. And I gotta say,
He already
I
showed
don't
you who
either.
he was,
And here's
though.
where we get into the crux of this video: tolerating racism. See, Alex Rosen, this isn't his first racist outing. He's been openly racist since before Chud the Builder, right? And Jidion has known this, and in Jidion's own words, has spoken about this several times. So Jidion, regarding your previous statement about how everybody has a breaking point, can I ask you why your breaking point was
Why is
him
it
giving
now?
$10,000 to a racist? Why wasn't it when he was going and harassing anti-ICE protesters? Why wasn't it when he said
He was doing that? I didn't know he was
the
doing
N-word
that.
with the hard ER 7,000 times?
Yeah, that's what I was
Who
talking
knows
about.
what organizations this nigga supports and doesn't talk about
Clan
it?
member.
Why was there ever any tolerance for a racist? Some of you too, this ain't even just a Jidion thing. Some of you raccoons be tolerating racist friends and shit. I don't know if y'all could tell, I'm on the left, far left. A lot of
Leftist,
right-wingers
proud-
say the left
proud
has no
leftist.
tolerance. I'm gonna tell you something. The left has no tolerance for intolerance. The group that wishes to exclude, demean, deprive,
Yeah,
and
we don't have tolerance for bigots, people who want to be misogynistic, homophobic, transphobic, racist, all that shit. We don't have no tolerance for that.
and devalue people.
People on the other side, they don't have tolerance for other people just existing and having rights. That's what they're not tolerant to.
Because they're different,
And then
they
try
don't get to
compare
be
the left and
included.
the right,
They don't
the
get to.
extreme left and the right like they're the same at all. They're not the same. Being an extreme leftist is nowhere near as being the same as a Nitzy. I don't know if I can say it on YouTube, but a Nitzy, because that's what you are if you're on the far right. I don't care.
We don't get to kumbaya and just reach some. There is no middle ground. Why the fuck would I give any grace to someone who would see my rights taken away, to someone who believes that if one person does a bad act, it reflects my entire group, to a person that thinks it's appropriate
Sweet.
to make fun of what your ancestors
it.
went through, to retort words that your ancestors were called?
Facts.
Like, just look at his bum.
A lot of dude is like, he's like early 20s. This dude may be like 25 at the most. Look at him. And these people think that they're the superior race. Look at these genetics. How can you be in your 20s looking like this and thinking you're superior to anybody, bro?
People,
Come on,
you know,
bro.
try to put in my comment section, oh, but you would never say the N-word of the Allegheny National Forest in Pennsylvania. Well, you're wrong.
I was not loved by my mother as a
This
child.
nigga look 50.
I'm Chud the Bussy's bear and he's my twink. And this is the dude you had love for? How? Why? It's because you don't take it seriously. So yeah, how
Don't.
dare
Like,
I
bro,
have...
Jidion has never taken black issues or racism seriously at all. He's always he was the same dude who walked around giving people the nigga pass. Like, that shit's funny. That shit's not funny, bro.
tolerance to some person
He
who
always
can't
thought it
even
was
respect
funny.
me enough.
He's always been a black jester, Jidion. That's what he does a lot of, black jester. And if you don't know, there's different tiers of raccoons, and there's a jester. There's a jester coon. He's like the King Batches, those kind of people. The I Show Speed. Well, I mess with Speed, but I Show Speed was on some kumbaya stuff too. But he stopped doing that. But being a jester, being a clown for white people, at the expense of black people and your own blackness. That's
to
what
not
Jidion
say
was
certain
doing.
words when there's fucking billions of words you can say to express yourself. There is no tolerance for intolerance. These people, racist people, are subhuman and they always will be. There is no love for these people. Do you understand that your ancestors,
Like,
you be busy
If I had Homelander's powers, I would personally round up all these races and throw them in a camp. That's what I'd do. And maybe I ain't even gonna speak on it.
praising God. Do you understand your ancestors fought tooth and nail to get you here where you are? Do you
He
understand
don't
that?
even care about that.
Like,
Cause he's
why-
a Christian. That's why he doesn't care about that. Being a black Christian, people gotta talk about the black Christian to raccoon pipeline because it's very real. Why are all black Christians raccoons? Why are none of them pro-black? None of them. They're Christians before they're black, and being a Christian before you're black pretty much means you side with racism, because racist white people use Christianity to justify their racism towards us and our subjugation as a whole.
why would you ever fix yourself to tolerate a racist for
Literally.
any reason? See, I feel like a lot of people don't take racism seriously.
They
They think
don't.
it's something that's permissible that you can just allow
that's
people
in
to
the
be. It's
past.
not as bad as X, Y, or Z. Alex Rosen catches predators, and that's a good thing. But just because he does that doesn't make his
Doesn't mean he's
racism
good.
permissible. He would still retort harmful rhetoric that would hurt little black boys, little black
Black
girls.
girls.
He's doing an offense while correcting a different offense. Like, problematic is problematic, and this nigga's a
Right.
problem. He should have never been your friend for any reason, period.
Right.
Hell, I go as far as to say he never was. You were his token, a token he was never afraid to spin, and that's what happens when you sit to the side and let these white people play in your face. You can't love everybody, bruh. And if you're gonna choose a particular group not to love, let it be the group that's actively trying to exclude
Literally.
your group from things. Let it be the group that actively does not see you as a person. Not everybody deserves love, grace, or forgiveness, and this nigga is one of them. Played right in your face. And now you get in defensive like, well, I've already said this 3,000 times. You should have woke up those times instead of waiting till it got to this point. You got a voice, you got a platform, use it to say something, use it to fight. Stop standing to the sidelines and sitting in the middle and allowing this type of shit to be permissible to you. It should have been on site day one. And I don't mean physical violence. I mean talking your shit right in his face. And if you don't respect that shit, you bow out. Same thing with Charlie Kirk. This nigga would say disgusting, horrible, abhorrent things.
Can I say this? But I don't know if I can say this. But rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. He was a piece of shit. Fuck Charlie Kirk. I'm glad that
Most
he's dead.
importantly,
I don't
false things. And they just want you to tolerate
Literally,
it. They want you to
false
give the
things.
same respect to him.
He was an intellectual racist. Intellectual racists, they try to use false stats and statistics to justify their racism.
His passing, as
When
you
do
would
any
someone who
real
was actually
research,
a
all
good
that-
person
all
because a
the
human
talking
being died.
points,
Not all
all
people
of it
deserve
falls
that
apart
grace.
instantly.
It's that simple.
Like the
And Charlie Kirk
1350
was most
thing.
definitely one of those people who do not deserve that grace. And
Literally.
I'll die on that shit. People who supported him, the same people who support Chud the Builder, love to pretend it's just words. Words
not
aren't
just
just words. When you
Words
have
have meaning.
influence like Alex Rosen does, like Charlie Kirk did, your words incite people. They
Why is it
fester
drawing
these
them slowly?
people. And these people eventually will do harmful things, will support harmful things. These niggas don't deserve safe spaces to grow and fester. You ever heard of the meme, nice opinion, you get that from a YouTuber? That shit is real, bruh. Niggas really form
I never
opinions
heard
off
that.
these niggas, off influencers, off politicians, etc., etc. Influence is power. Your voice is power. And when people like you,
And people got to start using their influence and their power better to speak on some real shit and stop being clowns. I feel like people like me need to have more influence and power. I got to work my way up and to get in some more influence because I feel like I could do a lot with it and actually open up people's eyes and change narratives because I'm one of the people who actually care. A lot of these people with these platforms, they don't care about nothing but their own pockets and their own brand, bruh. Like it's fucked up too.
quote unquote,
That's the-
union
that's
with
the
somebody
reality.
like this, it's
And I
not
feel like
no
that's the mindset you need to get into these positions because it don't make no sense why nobody who's at these levels speaks on nothing like like racism or anything that's serious or seems to care about it because I feel like They don't have to care about nothing. They don't care about nothing. That's how they got to that level, was just by not caring. Well, only caring about what they about their career and success and shit like that.
Oh, peace treaty. It's telling them they don't give a fuck what we say. They just gonna take it. They will grab an inch, then grab a foot, then grab a yard. So no, there is no love for these
But
people.
good video though, bro. I'll talk my shit. He talked his. Good video. I'm out. Oh shit.